And gentlemen, fellow Ugandans, I came to physically inspect the progress on the works on Karuma Bridge. As you remember, when we tested this bridge and we got concerned of its integrity and safety, we made some measures to restrict movement on the bridge, especially of heavy trucks, and we allowed only light trucks to use the bridge. So the inspection has been done, assessment has also been done. We know now exactly what requires to be done. For those of you who have been watching maybe some of the clips, as we went down there, we were able to see the extent of damage on the bridge. You may not sit on top here, because on top what you see is the surface. But the truth is, some sections of this bridge have really been eroded and corroded, and therefore the integrity of the bridge has been compromised. The solution is to have a well-designed and detailed repair and replacement of those parts which need to be replaced. So I want to thank the company which we put straight on this bridge. That's Sh7, together with the National Enterprise Corporation, NEC. They are working together, and they are going to make sure that this bridge is rehabilitated so that it can continue functioning. We would have loved to have a totally new bridge, but of course that comes with a lot of cost. But when we looked at this bridge, according to the engineers, and they're here, some of them are very experienced engineers in bridges, their take is that this bridge is still as good once we address those faults which are there. So now, from now, this is what, 17th? We are going to now, within a week from today, we are permanently closing this bridge, permanently, so that we can give these people enough time to do work. Because now we are not only going to replace what you have seen down there as rotten things, but we are going to replace the top. The whole of the deck is going to be replaced so that it is made more safer to avoid those kind of leakages which you have seen down there. We are also going to improve on the safety provisions, like what you see along like a fence along the sides of the bridge. We are going to put more strong materials to ensure that if tomorrow you veer off, God forbid, if you veer off, then you just bounce off and bounce back instead of hitting and going down. So because you know how many trucks have gone down here. So we are going to avoid that by improving those safety provisions. We are also going to put light on the bridge so that people cannot say, I didn't see, I didn't know. Maybe some people may be using the road for the first time. So we are going to put lighting. We are going to improve on the approaches a bit, not so much, but maybe clearing some of the approaches, and also putting better signage as you approach the bridge. So what we are going to require now is the cooperation of everybody, because this is a safety issue. It's not about politics. It's not about anything. Please, I would call upon everybody not to bring in politics in this matter. This is a safety issue, and all of us, we must be concerned. One time I got a letter from the LOC one here, the LOC chairman, and was saying, my people are now poor. Open the bridge so that they get money. But how can we open the bridge for people to die because they have to get money? So let's be patient. What's our target? Our target is that from now, when we close on Monday, we give ourselves part of the remaining week of September, October, November, and 2 weeks in December. Our target is to ensure that by Christmas, as the Christmas holidays come in, the bridge is open, so that the people can go and enjoy their Christmas. That's our target. Yeah, I've told you a week now, 3 months. A week from on September, the full month of October, the full month of November, and the 2 weeks in the December. So those are 3 complete months. Now, from the north and those going there, what we have done now is to put a second ferry on Masindi crossing so that we can manage the traffic. We hope that that will improve, and also the approach route, the approach road is going to be improved. It's going to be worked on to ensure that what has been happening with vehicles getting stuck there will not happen again. So this is what we are going, and from here, I'm going to Masindi to see what they're doing in terms of improving movement on that part. So please, everybody who minds about people's lives, this is a safety matter. Yes, so let's be cooperative. Let's want people to come here and start demonstrating. We want the bridge tomorrow. No, 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 no. Let's take time and do it well. This is a structure, and it's a delicate structure to that. We can't just gamble. Or the reconstruction of parts of this bridge will take 7 billion. That's the estimate. But as you know, sometimes you may find maybe the prices change, price of steel, price of this. So we had make some allowance of maybe 7.5. We put in an allowance. If it doesn't go there, good. If it does, then you are within that range. And we think that if we are allowed to do what we want to do, and we do it well, then the bridge still has a lifespan of 30 years. In the meantime, we are looking at, can we get an alternative site, and we construct another bridge. Yeah.
The close of the bridge is going to cause hiccups in our businesses, the kind of business that we do. We are transporters. I am the general manager of Makome Bus Services, as you can see. We've been suffering for the last almost 3 months to 4 without any clear plan for us from the government. But today, I am happy that the minister came through and put a few things straight to us, that the bridge is going to be closed for about 3 months, which 3 months would be okay, but it will affect our business greatly. Because if I may ask, if we are not given time and opportunity to ask minister, they have told us we're going to be using the ferry at Masindi Port. But the Masindi Port, we are not sure, because our businesses run mostly at night. We always do a lot of transportation at night than daytime. So we don't know. The minister didn't tell us whether we're going to operate during night. Are we going to operate only during day? This is the question I should have asked the minister, but we were not given the opportunity to talk to the minister. The minister just came and told us what to do, how the bridge is going to be handled, how it's going to be closed, what they're going to do. My question to the minister, and I pray he would answer us, we the business community, we the transporters, are we going to be given the chance or opportunity to move in even at night from the Masindi Port? Then number 2, I would also ask is, are the buses, when we go with these buses to Masindi Port, are we going to offload the luggage from the bus, then the bus crosses without the luggage in the ferry? Or we are going to leave the bus the way it is, on the people that disembarked and we cross with the ferry? That's another question I should have asked. And then thirdly, how about the big lorries that will be carrying about 50 tons and of 20 to 30 tons and above? What are the solutions to them? Are they going to still be allowed to board the ferry with all the tonnage and everything? These are the questions I should ask the minister. But we did not have the opportunity as the people who are really affected. We are greatly affected by this, and I would ask the minister if he could only bring this down from 3 months at least to 2 months. 3 months are a lot for the business that we run. We also don't want to break down. We don't want to have no business, because this business feeds a lot of the people in northern Uganda. I heard him talk about people want the bridge to be open so that they get money. Yes, Minister, Mr. Minister, Honorable Minister, we need this bridge to be open. Right now we are poor. Even taking our children back to school has become a problem. Even the business fraternity and business community in the north, this thing has cut us really so badly that I would pray you push the construction of this bridge to bring it down. 3 months are a bit a lot.
By the name's Going Dennis, a chicken sellers, basically in chickens, as you have seen me. The close of this bridge is going to bring for us a lot of problems. You see, these chickens, I don't use my personal money to buy them. I've taken a loan in the bank, so I'm supposed to pay bank, even I'm paying the loan on a monthly basis. Secondly, this motorcycle I'm using, I've taken it from the loan from the company called Mogo. Now I'm supposed to pay weekly. Now the close of this bridge will bring for me a lot of problem, because as you see, the way I'm going to pay all these loans is going to be a problem now. So my appeal to the government is that I wish they could just leave for us 1 meter like this from this gird here, from where I'm standing. We pass slowly like that. We respect the traffic laws also would be fair. Secondly, my appeal to the government, if they could bring for us this boat which uses the engine, they bring for us, they put, because there's some part up there whereby we used to cross using local boats. But I wish they could bring for us this speedboat. We cross like that.
From the start, when the statement was issued by the minister, that was way back in May, community got disappointed with this statement of the minister, because assessment was not done, any study was not conducted. This was a calamity to our people because the news was abrupt. And for that, we all know that many Ugandans depend, their livelihood, depend on this road, the Gulu-Kampala highway, probably Karuma road. So we have very many people who their livelihood depend on the activities on the roadside, especially the businessmen. So the businessmen that we all know, they operate their businesses in loan. They're already in losses. And as I talk now, these people have been counting losses for the last 6 months. So we are disappointed now that the bridge is just going to be closed totally on Monday. It means to us that we shall continue counting losses, and the livelihood of people are going to be affected. As you know, the situation in Uganda today, poverty is everywhere. So ministry to come out with this statement and totally close the bridge without considering the vulnerables or people who depends on this highway, it is totally a disservice. And as government, I recommend that they must conduct an assessment, and these people must be empowered so that they continue fairly like any other citizens in any other part of the country. They should be supported, first of all, financially. You are very well aware that Uganda Revenue Authority is collecting taxes from these people. So if the businesses are down, therefore, they are not in position to support their families, to pay school fees, to get health services. So I call upon government, you come out, support these people in groups, because we already have the stone quarry groups in Karuma here. We already have the bus companies. These are people in groups. We already have the community groups within these other areas that we need to support them financially. First of all, I call upon government to scrub off the taxes. Why should you continue taxing the businesses that are not earning? So this is what I call upon government. In fact, I wrote to the minister himself, and I'm very glad the minister replied me. But in the reply of the minister was not favorable. He's a minister, he's a honorable, but he could have replied me as a leader. You know, we are all talking to people who are vulnerable and they are invisible. So it is us who should talk to them in order for the situation to be rectified.